Guys, so first of all, let's actually cover some positive news, alright? Kaspa community is continuing to expand, and we've got 50k on Discord, and on Telegram we've got 40k of, active users, right? The whole Kaspa community. So what is going on? So Kaspa is currently trading at 16 cents. The volume is 83.6 million. We are sitting at 22 if it comes to ranking. The current word is sitting at 92. Next one is going to be 87. Next reduction is 20 days. We are sitting at 85.2% mined. Hash rate is sitting at 809 petahash per second, and all-time high is sitting at 843 petahash per second. So we are basically stuck in that zone in here for Kaspa between 15 and 17 cents, as you guys can see in here, right? So we are still kind of going upwards, right? Even if it doesn't look like it, looks very boring. Obviously we don't see huge spikes in the market. We are still going upwards. If we are going to cut it from here or in here, as you guys can see, right? This is upward move for Kaspa. So that's obviously great thing, but we are anticipating much bigger pumps, right? But that's something that we are going to have to, kind of to determine later of what is going on. Now, looking at 4-hourly time frame, stochastic RSI is, well, just about to see the bottom. When it comes to daily time frame, guys, we are technically going towards the upside according to stochastic RSI, all right? So that's that. But one thing that I would like to point out is also that Bitcoin's dominance is, basically above, well, this line in here. Let me actually zoom it out a little bit for you guys. This is what's going on with Bitcoin dominance. And obviously this chart is also very important to kind of look at, right? Because if that is going to go down, well, hopefully sooner rather than later, then we can expect altcoins to actually, go up. Right, so one interesting thing is that this is weekly time frame, all right, and stochastic RSI is basically hitting the ceiling for Bitcoin's dominance, all right, and that candle at the moment, let me just zoom it in a little bit. Ooh, and that candle is red. Okay, so perhaps this could be the beginning of alt season. Now let's have a look at a couple of different metrics. All right, so first of all, let me cover maybe not such a great news, but Warren Buffett just updated his portfolio, and now he holds 277 billion in cash, blah blah blah, and he's selling because he's getting ready for a crash. So now, guys, short term, yes, potentially that could happen, and that would also coincide with this chart that was made by Mr. Scalping Prof. So he's saying that Bitcoin just printed a bearish cross on the daily chart, with the 50 MA crossing below 200 MA, signaling short-term weakness in the market. This is the second bearish cross since the 15,500 bottom. And now, guys, let's have a look what happened last time we saw bearish cross. All right, so once we have bearish cross, meaning that 50 MA went below 200 MA, just like in here right now, we went into that box of, let's say, boredom, right? And that box started before, and the price dipped below 200 MA before that bearish cross even happened. So similar like here, right? We've dipped below that MA, and now on the top of that we've got this bearish cross, guys. So potentially, according to this chart, we could be in this box in a while in anticipation of what is going to happen, with election, right? Obviously market is kind of waiting for the catalyst, right? So this is one thing, but this, in my opinion, is going to be short-term noise that is just going to be another beautiful opportunity to scoop up some crypto. And I know that many people are calling for the bear cycle, but the thing is that usually when retail is thinking and calling for the bear cycle, well, usually it's opposite, because it's most of the times retail that actually is getting wrecked. Okay, so that's something that you should kind of be aware of, in my opinion. And now, guys, again, if that is going to happen, that is going to be short-term noise, in my opinion. Now let's look at this chart. So shout out to Mr. Arilin, and this is the most powerful part of Bitcoin's bull run that begins, and the target is 320k for this cycle. So that's very interesting, right? So people that are calling for the bear cycle could be a little bit surprised, I guess. But anyways, let's have a look at the different one to actually compare of what is happening. We've got all the major banks and financial institutions that are buying Bitcoin ETFs like maniacs, and you're not bullish enough, right? Another account is basically telling you that. So shout out to Mr. Vivek, for real. All right, so looking at these fractals from 215 to 16, we 1 2 3 4 5 the proper sell, and then we've got 1 2 3 4 5 in 2020 and 2021, and 2024 2025 is kind of the same, right? We've got one, the first, then pump, then dump, number 3, 4, and then total dump, right? Very short dump. Okay, so this also on different charts is visible as wave of reaccumulation, which is obviously designed to kind of shake you guys out, well, shake all of us out, retail investors that we are considered dumb money. And also, while the Bitcoin price is going down, the spot Bitcoin ETF inflows continue to go up, and the institutions are buying the dip. All right, so again guys, smart money is accumulating and retail investors are selling. All right, and I do believe that it should be kind of opposite, but of course, who am I to judge? It's not financial advice, guys. Mr. Elijah is saying that BTC bull run is over. Well, just like it was in Q3 2024, and we are still following the last cycle path, so have some patience. All right, so according to the chart, guys, we are still basically not even in that yellow rectangle of happiness that Mr. Elijah drawn on his chart. All right, so I do believe that patience is going to be rewarded. Of course, we can have some hiccups, just like I mentioned in here. Anyways, shout out to Mr. El Crypto Pro, and this is total crypto market cap excluding top 10 dominance on a weekly chart. So altcoins are on a trend line that has been in a place for 5 years and are also at the bottom of KC channel. This happens 3 times so far, and each time the market has risen rapidly in the following months, an opportunity that only arises every few years. So guys, the question is, are many people actually not seeing that they are capitulating and they are selling with loss, and smart money is accumulating and they are going to pump the market in, let's say, a month, 2, maybe 3, and then all of these people are going to come back and buy again? That's the question. And also, Trader Tardigrade is saying that Bitcoin monthly chart is showing a nicely consolidation in triangle form above the key support level. This is a super bullish chart pattern, and the target is unbelievable if breakout is seen from the triangle consolidation. So guys, target is going to be, let's say, 100k for BTC before, some sell-off, right? So guys, imagine what that is going to put Kaspa's price at. On the top of that, guys, Bitcoin and DXY are inversely correlated. So now guys, looking at DXY, which basically broke that level of support, now it's going down on a 2 weekly chart, and Bitcoin looks like it's going up at the moment, right? So guys, everything kind of, is correlated in my eyes, I think, and this is just a shakeout, all right? Because I understand how you feel. If you are going to look at Bitcoin's price, right? Sorry, that's a long term, but if I'm going to zoom it in a little bit, well, actually much more, this is very annoying. That's a weekly chart, all right? And this is how it's going in that range for how long, right? We've basically entered that boredom ever since we saw all-time highs at roughly 73k. We are trading in that zone for how many days now? 155 days. So obviously many people are annoyed, but obviously that is designed to shake people out, in my opinion. And that isn't that easy to kind of make money online, right? You just have to have patience, in my opinion. Anyways, Mr. Sensei is saying that banana zone is incoming, guys, right? So we still haven't experienced that proper banana zone that we have experienced in here, and here. Ladies and gents, that's it what I've got for you today, and I wish you having a great day. Peace and love, crypto.